Not for the evil men working for iniquity. Yeah. We're gonna reap what you sow. You don't know. Civilization is corrupt with catastrophes. There's too much vanity in humanity. Why there's so much agony, poor families. There's too much vanity in humanity. Venality, poverty, you gotta have morality. In your brain, knowledge has no capacity. So go ahead and laugh at me, but I got the faculty. It has to be the wisdom I'm holding on.
What's good, family? Just another little quick update, man. I don't know how quick it's gonna be because I got a few things on my mind, but just to pick up where the last update left off, man. As far as the blog TV and the live chat and all that shit go, I still want to do it. I'm still planning on doing it, but now I'm just trying to find other ways to do it because me trying to free myself from Windows and, you know, break out of Bill's Gates, if you will. I tried to get me another operating system. I tried to get with Linux, but instead of running a dual boot, I completely wiped out my Windows. So now all I'm running is Ubuntu from Linux, you know, through Linux. Or Linux through Ubuntu. But anyway, if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. It's not important. Point is, I fucked up. Now, a lot of the things that used to work when I was on Windows, I can't get them to work with Linux. So that's the problem I'm having. I can't use my video camera the same way I was before to do the live streaming and shit. So I'm gonna figure it out. So just to let y'all know, I didn't forget about that. I'm still gonna do it as soon as I figure out how to do it. Next thing, the book. Another technical issue. I fucked around and erased my whole hard drive. Now, mind you, I had already erased my whole hard drive when I switched to operating systems. When I switched over to Linux, that wiped out everything I had on my computer saved already. But then after that, I wiped out my backup hard drive. A whole, I keep wanting to call it a gigabyte. That's what I call it, a gigabyte. 1,000 damn megs, man, gigs, 1,000 gigs of damn books, videos, movies, songs. It's all kind of shit, man. But my book that I was writing was also one of those books that was on there. So I gotta start all over from scratch now, family. Which, you know, I had to give myself the loss and opportunity talk, man. Like, now I got a chance to go on and do it right. I have had the opportunity to feel out the people, feel the pulse of the people, and see what topics really need to be addressed. And then, you know, I might even, you know, that kind of opened me up to do the book in different parts. Now I can make it 101, 102, you know, and we can get more in depth as the books go on. So I'm just trying to look on the bright side of all of it, because really I've been contemplating on cleaning off my hard drive and getting rid of a lot of shit I didn't need, but I hadn't got around to it. But the universe said, fuck it. When you thought about it, here you go. Instant manifestation. It took a couple of days from the time I thought about it to when it actually happened. But I did it, no doubt about it. So that's the status on that. For people who ask me about the book, I gotta start all over. Unless I can find a disc that maybe I saved it to. I haven't found that yet, but I'm hoping that I did put it somewhere, but I doubt it. So I'm still gonna do it, but I think I'm gonna start working on some CDs and DVDs and stuff first, because people have been asking me about that. And my products. I got the products coming. I mentioned them again a while back on probably the Bad Hair Life video. One of them videos I talked about my products, but I didn't really go into too much detail or do any advertising. But if you go to the website, you'll see my product list, therealhealthhop.com, and I haven't decided how I'm going to collect money or make the transactions. I don't want to fuck with PayPal, so I'm probably not. So I really just like to do it straight up, man. You know, I don't mind some under the radar cash transactions. That's cool with me, but I'm really more into bartering. You know what I'm saying? We can trade, even swap, no swindle. I don't need no fiat notes. I really don't. But I'll take them. But I'm probably gonna be working with money orders and shit like that. I ain't doing no bank account. I'm done with all that. So we're gonna have to make it work some way. But products available: black soap, shampoo, body wash, shea butter cream, shea butter soap. I even got a herbal hair butter for y'all brothers who going bald, or any sisters too going bald or having some balding issues, or you just want to dandruff problems, all that type of shit is good for that. Dry scalp. But I think that's about it on the updates, man. I don't think there's too much else going on that end. And then topics. I had been asked to discuss the KONY 2012 shit, Joseph KONY, and all that, but so many people had already said what I was feeling that I just didn't feel no need, man. I support anything that they oppose and oppose anything that they so-called support. And that's pretty much it on that. And as far as the Trayvon shit, I started to talk about that, but I changed my mind, man, because I didn't want to upset nobody. I already know that how I was feeling is not how most people were feeling. But I will say this: be cautious about who you let control your energy flow and how you direct your energy and your passion. Because you got to be aware that they very purposefully plan and choose what you're going to see on the news. You understand? It's called programming for a reason. They got programmers who listen to the radio, the TV, no matter what medium it is. It's a program, and they decide what they want to let you know about. A lot of niggas got killed that day. Why you only know about Trayvon? Why are we only up in arms about Trayvon? Is there a reason? They have purposely put that information out just to get some shit started? Are they trying to get you riled up to do something so they got an excuse to take you out? Or could it just be a distraction? So while they doing something else, we all focused on here. We got our hoodies and our Skittles out and shit. You know, increase the scale of Skittles and your, well-meaning intentions. You mean well, but it be sounding crazy sometimes. You can't use the system to fight the system. I don't agree with that. Can't fight fire with fire. Fuck, we gonna run to the police. Fuck, if they convict him, fuck them. Fuck the police. If it's fuck the police one day, it's gotta be that every day. Can't say, somebody please call 911. When some shit you don't like go down, fuck them. Either we gonna handle this shit out. See, that's why I didn't want to talk about it. But that's just the way it's gonna have to be, man. We're gonna have to have our own justice system. And we handle these people amongst ourselves. This nigga, if he was in our community, if we lived there, the people in that community should be dealing with him, not the police. That's just the way I see it. Can't use the system. Just like Killer Mike, as well-intentioned as he was. And fuck Farrakhan, Jesse, and everybody else he was talking about, all you coon-ass house niggas. I'm not in agreement with them. But for Killer Mike to say, we need to be getting strapped up so that type of shit don't happen. it don't make sense, because that type of shit would have still happened. Because like you said, Mike, if you can legally own a gun, you should have one. Well, Trayvon couldn't legally own one. He was only 17. So it don't matter, you know, if the laws, if he was following the laws, he was following the system, he can't have no shotgun, no rifle, or no pistol. So that shit would have still happened to him. That's the point. Fuck the system. Yeah, he should have had a gun as soon as he was old enough. He should have had a gun instead of a fucking football, if you ask me. He should have been somewhere at a shooting range in martial arts, you know, preparing himself for that day instead of learning how to run a ball to appease and amuse some fucking crackers someday. That's how I feel, really. I'm talking about. Why we ain't talking about that? I don't care about that little shit y'all into no more. Your child's still in the school system, still chasing these dumbass dreams of being a motherfucking pro asshole. I'm not impressed by that. But I ain't gonna go too far into that Trayvon shit. Like I said, I decided to keep. That ain't even all I wanted to say. It's just part of it. Just be aware of who and how they control y'all's energy and get you all excited and riled up over shit. You know, and I understand the women. I felt that sister at FAU. It's the womb that makes the difference. That's why it's always the women who are the backbone of the movement, who are always spearheading the movement, jumping shit off, most vocal. The revolution has come off the pigs. Time to pick up the guns off the pigs. That was the sisters you heard out there, right on the front. That's how it's supposed to be. That's the womb. We don't have that kind of connection with life. You know, brothers, shit, by the time we old enough to be even thinking about having a family, we done probably spit a million babies into the motherfucking trash, towels, rubbers, toilets, showers. Like, for real, like, we just don't have that same connection with life. Even once it's here, you got a baby, you know, a man, his connection was severed that moment that baby left his sack. As soon as that sperm left his body, he's literally no longer connected to it. He had to choose to be there. You don't have that choice, sister. If you choose to have the baby for that 9 months, you are connected. Then 2, 3, 4, you know, who knows how many years after that, depending on how natural you are with your childbearing and rearing. But it's just not the same for us. So when Gunji Moji said that, I felt you on that, sis. You shouldn't take that back. You was right to say that. Something to be said about that, and that's why the movement is stagnant, because there ain't no women in the forefront no more. Y'all are not the backbone of the movement. Y'all just somewhere nodding your head, agreeing with whatever some nigga say, whatever nigga you like in his class. Phallus stroking, that's phallus stroking. Get out there and do some shit like you used to. We your soldiers. We ready. We just sitting here waiting for y'all to tell us what to do. But okay, anyway, I think I'm done with that. Oh, but yeah, and I will say, unplug from that shit. Like, another thing, like my brother 13's son was saying, who the fuck was watching the news that day? That's the problem. I ain't know nothing about that shit and didn't need to know and don't want to know. Because I don't watch the news. I'm not in that shit. I'm unplugged. Watch what you watching. You know what I'm saying, man? They purposely showing you shit for a reason. They want y'all always to be scared and worried. Oh, the police gonna get us. Oh, the cracker gonna get us. FEMA gonna get us. The aliens gonna get us. The terrorists gonna get us. The hurricane gonna get us. The solar flares gonna get us. A meteor gonna get us. Something gonna get you, right? And they got a group that's ready to motherfucking feed your fear, no matter what it is. So just beware of that shit. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, yeah, Now on we move to the dummy of the week. Dummy of the week goes to the chick at the Publix. The Empress' former co-worker. We go to the store to get something. Empress want to get some cookies while we there. So she sees this chick that she used to work with. Ask her where the cookies and shit. Where the cookies and shit. This bitch said, first she said, oh, what you looking for? Chips Ahoy? Oreos? You know, start naming all that dumb shit. Empress like, no, where the natural cookies at? The natural cookies? You like those? Yeah, I like those. And she trying to tell her about them. Now, these the same cookies that your folks had. Somebody she know, she turned her on to the cookies already. So, you know, she thinking, oh, you just don't know what I'm talking about, because these cookies good as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I ain't like them. She's like, did you try the cookies? That's what the Empress asked. Did you even try them? She says, yeah, I tried them. I didn't like them. They taste too healthy. Y'all ain't hear me. She said, they taste too healthy. Like, what? The Empress just laughing. You know how y'all do. Hey, just laugh at any goofy shit somebody say. I'm just standing there with my damn arms crossed like, you ignorant, retarded ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit made me mad. Like, it had to be one of her friends, because if it was somebody I knew, you would have had to motherfucking explain that shit to me, nigga. What the fuck do you mean it tastes too healthy? Too much salt, not enough salt. Too much sugar, not enough sugar. Too much butter, not enough. Give me some fucking details. What did you not like about this? Don't say no ignorant, retarded shit like it tastes too healthy. That's how you know you're dealing with a psychological problem. In your mind, you already decided you wasn't supposed to like this because it's healthy. You know what I'm saying? This ain't supposed to taste good, so I don't like it because it tastes too healthy. Or because it don't have that same artificial fake sugar taste you used to. They gonna say some shit like, oh, I guess my taste buds ain't there yet. Like, you gotta transition and adjust to some cookies. No, man, it don't work like that. They don't have no transitional cookies. Cookies are fucking cookies, and they all fucking, they good, man. I like when people do that. I'm trying to make this shit some weird shit. Oh, your natural cookies. Oh, no, they just not good as I mean, you don't have no fucking reason or logic behind it. What's not as good? Or they just taste too healthy. I wanted to cock back and slap the goddamn stupid out of her. Yeah, that was the dumbest shit I heard, man. That's the dumb shit we hear from y'all all the time. The fuck do you mean? Tastes too healthy. Dumbass, man. It's always the ones who I can just tell think they the shit and got it together or something. Retarded ass bitch. With her fur and goddamn claws on. Goddamn pathetic to me. But that's a matter of perception, right? I think that was about it, y'all. Gangster of the week, dummy of the week. Oh, runner up for dummy of the week. This nigga, man. Y'all's boy. I ain't even gonna tell y'all who he is. If you seen it, then you know what I'm talking about. This young so-called conscious nigga on here making what he called fuck. What did you call that shit? I'll have to go back and check it out. Some kind of smoothie, man. Supposed to been some power pack shit he came up with, I guess. Damn, I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, he started out looking good, right? Had a blender full of mangoes already there, chopped up. Started talking about the sprouts he was about to put in there, which I already thought was an odd combination, but I'm like, okay, let's see where he's going with this. Some kind of sprouts, I forgot what kind it was, but he showed them. Then he said, and we gonna put this Sunny Delight off in there. That nigga pulled out a bottle of Sunny D. Nigga, what? Man, where they do that at, bro? I couldn't do nothing but laugh. Y'all know I had to comment, though. I told dude, man, I was like, man, you might as well put some Kool-Aid off in that bitch. Like, for real, nigga, Sunny D? Do you know what's in that shit? You gonna pour that shit over some fresh mangoes and sprouts. I don't even know what else he used. I cut that shit off when he got to that part. Like, nigga, you crazy. Half-ass healthy. I what y'all niggas be doing. And then a lot of people, first comment he had was some clown talking about, oh yeah, I knew that was gonna be good because I love Sunny D. And I was like, yeah, this is the type of people who you got listening to you, so y'all stay over there with that shit. But it's easy to deceive niggas because dudes be, you know, in their little videos flexing and shit. Niggas working out and body sculpting and all that dumb shit. You'll give the illusion that you're healthy or that you know what you're doing. Them niggas will have you doing all kind of crazy shit, man. Oh yeah, mix these raw eggs with some milk and some Tabasco and put that in the blender and, you know, protein, that's protein, you need protein. But at least dude was half-ass healthy, so that's why you didn't win the Dummy of the Week award, brother, but you were close. But that shit, nigga. Sunny D. Like, damn, man, I'm gonna do that shit one day. I'm just gonna make me a smoothie with some Kool-Aid and that shit. But nah, man, you might as well just use water, brother. Next time, just use water, okay, young nigga? I know you young, you probably don't know no better. But you putting on like you do. So, cut that shit out. Anyway, I think I talked long enough. I got a few more videos coming up, so y'all just be on the lookout. Going back to try to do all these backlog videos I supposed to did months ago. All that's coming. Temple of Hilltop also coming. More recipes on the way. Y'all be healthy. Peace.
The legal extortion, they the ones who wronging them. Survival of the fittest. Look, we gotta take better steps. So our black history, and yet we gotta recollect all discrimination, hating. Those lessons kept it still going on to wipe us out. No second guess, they made the youths think it's about their cars and chains. See on the block, playing with their life and carving cane. There's more to life, like praying to the Father's name. Some people call in vain, that's why they starve in pain. Ha. The Lord, they get you anything, an agreement. They get rich and don't thank God for their achievements. Civilization is corrupt with catastrophes. There's too much vanity in humanity. Why there's so much agony, poor families? Because there's too much vanity in humanity. I said civilization is corrupt with catastrophes. There's too much vanity in humanity. Why there's so much agony, poor families? I tell you that there's too much vanity in humanities. I speak